H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. Oh, NBA basketball Tuesday. So much stuff going on. Let me share the show. Let me make sure I share the show. Yeah, I popped up there. Let me see. I'm gonna share the show right quick and would like for y'all to do the same. I guess people are waiting on me to share it, so I'm sharing it. I'm sharing. Let me see. Did I share it everywhere? Yeah. There we go. Um, But it's great day. Great. Uh, a good day yesterday. Hold up, somebody just sent me something. Hold up. Uh, oh, okay. No, that ain't that. I thought that was some. I'll get to that later. Let me see. Yeah, I'll get to that later. But what's up, everybody? I got to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. YouTube, where am I? YouTube, where am I? Go to YouTube so I can um send a message out on Twitter saying the Chop Shop is on. And I think that's it. I think I got it. We go back to Facebook, get out of there. Let's see what they doing. Who's in the building? Oh, I see some people that snuck in there in the background. They don't think Melvin Dudes. I see you back there, Ricky Scott. I see you back there. I see you on that side. I like that. I see you. Hey, I see you. Let me see who else I can find in there. But y'all, today, today, one of the most, how would I put it? One of the most stunning moments in what's up, Bob? Ace. um, one of the most stunning moments in NBA or even sports history happened last night, where the Mavericks with a 1.8% chance to win the draft lottery. And they did just that. Ladies and gentlemen, they jumped 10 spots to win it. That is Moody. That is Moody. I know everybody, man. If that is Moody, uh, I'm thinking about sneaking up there, man. I might. I'll let you know. I'm thinking about coming to Chicago. I got my presence is needed. Somebody told me up there, so I might come up. Shout out to Big Coach. I got your video, but you know I can't play them videos with all that old rap stuff on there. So I can't play a video, ladies and gentlemen. When you send me a video, I can look at it for my consumption. I can't play it with all that rap and all that old cussing in the background. Um, but I got a text last night. I was busy, so I didn't go. I got a text last night. Somebody said, "Man, you hell." Nico strikes again. Wow. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Cause I think I was on the golf course yesterday. I was out there. I wasn't playing because my ankle not feeling well, but I was out there. Because we had a social club out there. So, but as soon as he tell me I go to the thing, I didn't realize Dallas Mavericks had won. Did y'all realize Dallas got both the #1 pick in the WNBA and the #1 pick in the NBA? That is Moody said that was the talk all night. Ladies and gentlemen, share the show. Watch this.
The second pick will be made by the Celtics of Las Vegas. That means that the number one pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
Anybody been around me? Yes, Nico in the room. Yes, Michael Finley in the room. Yes, Jason Kidd in the room. Can anybody tell me who been around the show and know me a little bit? What I like about that room? If you don't know, it's okay. What's up, Greg King? What I liked about that room. Let me show it to you again so you can see it.
The second pick will be made by the Celtics of Las Vegas. That means that the number one pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
There was some brothers in that room. Yeah. Fuck. It was some brothers. I got the brothers. All the pairs of brothers. Those are the executives. Those are not the Lord. Those are the executives. The decision makers happen to look like us. But we sit on here and let these people talk about Nico, let them people talk about Jason Kidd, and y'all don't defend them. I know y'all try to defend them when y'all on this show, but I know when I'm not around. I watched somebody sent it to me this morning, and then he gonna tell me they couldn't wait. Udonis Haslam, he's another puppet now. You know, they done put him up there. You know, in order to get on that show, you got to do something. You got to sell your soul. First thing, he couldn't say, great job. First thing he said, but now, they ain't all way off your behind. Man, I wish I can find it and I can put it on the screen. First thing he had to say, why are we so negative when it comes to people like us? Why? I'm trying to find it, man. He was on one of them shows this morning. And somebody said, Hatter, trying to see where they sent it to me at. I was kind of pissed off. I was kind of, what his name? Hold on. I'm just trying to see that can I see it? That's the first thing he said. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even understand what you talking about right here. Melvin dude. Didn't the Magic jump like that in the lottery when they grabbed Penny? Melvin dude. Do you know why I showed that video? I wasn't worried about nobody jumping around. I don't know what? I don't even know what the hell you were talking about. Man, sometimes y'all just need to just shut up. The Magic went from 1% chance. Just shut. You know how some people can talk you know how they used to say, some people just talk their way out of stuff. The girl already ready to give it, and some people just, the dudes just mess up a whole conversation. I mean, what did this have to do with what? This man talking about the Orlando Magic had a 1% chance. So what? We ain't talking about the Orlando Magic. We talking about a group. This is what we talking about. Melvin, dude, I guess you got your own conversation going on. We talking about the decision makers in the room. And you go bring up the Orlando Magic, who didn't have no black decision makers in the room. Zero. Gina. Our people perish from lack of knowledge and lack of vision. I can't even get on my thing is, Udonis Haslam, and I wish I can find it, came on television, they said this morning. And instead of saying something positive, or saying, man, thank you, man, I'm glad they got that. I mean, I'm glad that happened. Now you know they're gonna still be on your ass. I know my button ain't button. I got it unbuttoned anyway, for a reason. Thank you. I didn't know you were looking that close. He said the pressure's not, he still got to win. That's what he said. No, he didn't say no. See, I didn't see it. But he said the people ain't gonna get off yet. Somebody pull it up. I wish I can pull it up. Oh my God. Hold on. I wish I can put it up. Gosh. I think it's in the archives right now. Let me see. Because, Fob, I already know not to trust what you say. I done been there and done that with you. You don't get it. You don't get it right. You can't get right. I'm trying to see, can I archive it? Let me see, can I archive it? Oh, how can I archive it? But I was told that he said that ain't gonna, cause they talking about he off the hook. No, that ain't gonna get him off. That was I was told. He ain't said nothing about winning. So find the clip, and I'm trying to find it. What's that? Get up. Get up. See, y'all, this is what I love about this show. Okay. Is this the archive one? I want the archive. It's still on. The day is, no, I can't put it. They won't let me pull it up. He said he had to win. No, rewind and go back. Since you saying you want. Now, I can go in there and watch it again. But I had to go in the other room. I can go in there and watch it again. But from the people that called me this morning, several, he said he still has to win and the fans shouldn't give him slack because they had. He used the cuss word fob on the air. He used the cuss word. He said, get off his ass. He said ass. They ain't gonna get off. He said that on the air. That's why the people call me. I trust what they said over what you said. He said he still has to win. You sounding like you a you Dallas Haslam fan. Oh my God. Oh my God. This man gonna make me go in a room and stop the show. No, I'm not, because he ain't that important. I'm gonna get that thing. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go back and rewind that thing. Because it ain't gonna take me long. Let me find something for y'all to play. Hold on, let me give y'all some of this.
똑같이요. 자, 브러스. 켈런 브러스. 와! 21대 2의 스코어런. 가 있습니다. 오, 지금 켈런 브러스. 와! 21대 2의 스코어런. 가 있습니다. 자, 브러스. 켈런 브러스. 와! 21대 2의 스코어런. 가 있습니다. 남은 시간 테이텀이에요. 7초. 테이텀 다 나갑니다.
I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. He said Perk used it, right? Come on, y'all. Come on. Hold on. Haslam. Hold on. Let me put it up there. Hold on. Oh, they been to do that. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I ain't mean to do that. Hold on. Get that out the way. Okay. This man always running his mouth. Talking about how many characters he can't type on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Incredibly excited, and obviously everyone recognizes Nico Harrison, who was sitting there in the back, but you had a message for him this morning.
Nico, they still on your ass like Huggins, brother. They on you like pull-ups. You have to win. This is just part of it. This is the beginning. You have to win, but they're still going to run you out.
He feel good today, though.
No, he feel good today. He feel good.
I ain't trying to manipulate nothing. Think about what he just said. Wow, who are you that I have to manipulate you, Bob? All I said was several people just like I did the other day with the ASAP Rocky thing. And you said he was well-renowned, and I said he was not. To me, this morning, I said, Gina, I hope y'all listen to this, Malcolm. All I said was the man, Udonis Haslam, somebody called me, because I tape the shows. I don't get a chance to watch them till later. So I went back and I just filmed that off my TV myself. I said, Udonis Haslam didn't congratulate. The first thing he wants to tell Nico is, this is what I said. First thing he had to tell Nico is this.
Incredibly excited, and obviously everyone recognizes Nico Harrison, who is sitting there in the back, but you had a message for him this morning.
Nico, they still on your ass like Huggins, brother. They on you like pull-ups.
I don't know what Perk said. You manipulating it. I didn't say nothing about Kendrick Perkins. I said Udonis Haslam. I never mentioned Big Perk. You mentioned Big Perk, Fab. But you said, hold up, when I said what I said, you said Perk said that. Perk used the coach word. Bruh, I only have so many characters. He said he still has to win at the end and the fans shouldn't give him no slack. That's what you said. You don't know what you say. You don't know first. It's not right. I'm telling you what he said, and I'm watching it now. That's what you said. I didn't say I was watching it. I said somebody told me. And then they told me where to go. So I went in there and I videoed what I was talking about. You had your own agenda. Well, guess what? I didn't mention First Take. You mentioned Travis. This guy here just never gives up. I feel sorry for his poor little wife. She never gives up. Robert Young, watch this. Follow me, Rob. Follow me, Rob. Come on, let's go back. This is the same dude that's argued me and said A$AP Rocky is a world-renowned figure. All right? And I said the only time I felt remember him is when what's her name? When he had a baby by Rihanna. So he got to the wearing out. But I said, well, how's he wearing out doing what? He never gave me no explanations, right? So guess what? Willie Sullivan. All I said was, I played the video of Nico and them winning. Of Nico saying, then I said, first thing this morning, somebody sent me something that, hold on, that, what's the boy name? Udonis Haslam said, Robert, he didn't congratulate him. All he had to, that's just like when Penny first got his job. Some of the black coaches, now he got to win. They could just be happy, said, man, I'm congratulations for him. Now he got to win. 8 years later, he's still there. Some of them coaches came on the show. So this Fob guy gonna come and say, because you don't know first, it's not right. First of all, you coming up there telling me what's not right. I didn't say you were not right. Why you want to say I'm not right? All I did was said what somebody told me. But you, in your quest to make me wrong, you said he said the pressure not off. Hold up, y'all. Let me put this. He said the pressure is not off Nico. He still has to win. But watch this.
Incredibly excited, and obviously everyone recognizes Nico Harrison, who is sitting there in the back, but you had a message for him this morning.
Nico, they still on your ass like Huggins, brother. They on you like pull-ups. You have to win. This is just part of it. This is the beginning. You have to win.
Then you said Perk used the cuss word. Perk wasn't in that video. Then he gonna tell me, go find it. I can't post. He gonna tell me, go find it, Rob. So I went and found it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all my version. I ain't got no version. already said, Bob. Somebody told me. Now I ain't talking. Ain't nobody talking about Perk. Perk said it too. I said Udonis Haslam said it. Boy, bruh, it's hard out here, man. Can y'all imagine being over here? And all I said was somebody told me, because I don't watch the show in the morning. Somebody called me and told me, Rob, man, this man, and Get Up comes on first before Big Perk show come on. He talking about, I'm watching First Take, not Good Up. I don't care what you watching. You had bad information and challenged me. I wasn't wrong about ASAP Rocky. I said I like him. I didn't say he world renowned. Hey, 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 Eric Harris, I told him. He now ain't trying to use my word. I said, and I'm not debating with him because I only debate my equals. All others I teach. I just taught him something. He talking about Big Perk. I didn't mention Big Perk. I said Udonis Haslam. I love this show too, because I never, this man, he done got knocked out and don't even know he knocked out. Some people listen, but they don't hear. It's a difference between listening. Thank you, Travis. That's all. Travis, why should I go put, yo, look at this man. He said, go pull up First Take. I said 5 times I was referring to him. But I wasn't talking about First Take. You told me I didn't know what I was talking about. That's what you said in the comments. Hey, brother, dude, you told me that I was wrong. How? I don't want you to be wrong. All I wanted you to just understand, somebody gave me that information this morning. And I said, because I know how First Take, and I know how these shows are. They have production meetings in the morning. They have production show in the morning. So they said, I want you to say bad things about LeBron. I want you to say good things about LeBron. And I want you to be neutral. I want you. It's orchestrated. So by the time it hits y'all, and you bragging, you done mentioned First Take a million damn times on this show. I didn't mention no show. You come talking about First Take first. Now I hope you take your ass and when you're talking to them, mention the Chop Shop like you do. You done came on here and referenced First Take a million damn times. All I said is what? Udonis Haslam came on a show because somebody called me this morning and said, first thing come out of his mouth, they said, Robert, it was about his ass better do this, is that. And you talking about, he didn't say that. Instead of you going and getting the proper information. See, it's a difference in making a mistake and a no, man. It's a difference in making an improper decision and a mistake. You made an improper decision. Stephen A is a joke. No, I like Stephen A. I like Stephen A. But let me get back. Dallas got the number 1 pick. Cooper Flag is kind of weird to me. Did y'all see him? I didn't even put it. He is kind of weird to me. I don't even think I put him on here. kind of weird. What y'all think? Did anybody see him last night? He ain't got no personality. Hold on, y'all. He ain't got no personality. I'm gonna see can I find it. He was bland. Yeah, let me show y'all. Just something about it. I just didn't like his interview. And I'm gonna let y'all help me. Let me play. I got to play the videos out here because somebody gonna say, Bob might say, well, I liked his shirt. Robert, he wasn't that bad. He's world renowned. But y'all, homeboy, do you want to go to the NBA? Y'all got to see this because I hope I just don't be reading. And if I'm reading too much into it, tell me. I don't mind. If I'm reading a little too much into it, I want y'all to see it. I'm finna rename it. Cooper. Hold on. Don't do me like that. I'm trying to rename it. Come on. All right, rename Cooper NBA. That's all I'm gonna put. Because I ain't got him in here as nothing else.
Former Duke star Cooper Flagg. What a wild ride for you, huh? What was going through your mind as you were experiencing this and seeing the draft lottery take place?
Yeah, I mean, it's just an incredible experience to be here, to have this opportunity. I mean, this is what I dreamed of since I was a little kid. So just to be here, it's an incredible experience and a great opportunity.
You're working out for the draft now. What are you working on in order to get better so when you step onto the floor as an NBA player?
Let me get past this one.
Thing that I'm looking at.
Because Perk gonna ask him a question.
Group of
Watch
things
this.
and just trying to get all around better every single day.
Watch, you never answer the
Dallas
question.
Mavericks made it known that they look for two-way players.
Watch this. Here it comes.
Group of things and just trying to get all around better every single day.
The Dallas Mavericks made it known that they look for two-way players. Guys defend. That's what bring home championships, and that's why they traded Luka Doncic. You are a two-way player playing alongside Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. What you looking forward to?
Watch this.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, this entire experience for me has been amazing. So going forward, I'm just going to look forward to that. Like you said, being a two-way player, that's something that I've done since I was a little kid. So I'm just going to try and keep doing that to the best of my ability.
Cooper, Dallas is a good team. Did you see this coming? I mean, you must have thought about
that. Dude he evidently don't want to go to Dallas. He must go to Utah. Send his ass to Utah, man. Was I the only one? This man got a chance to go play with Kyrie, who went to Duke with him. I went to Duke too. This ain't no generation, man. I won't hear that. Bob, you don't listen to what you say no more. Yeah. Bob, your credibility is shot. You mess up once, it's on me, on you. But if I can't let you mess up twice, it'll be on me. Travis. This man got a chance to play with Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively, all of these dudes. Derek Lively went to what, Kentucky? I think he went to Kentucky. Duke. He went to Duke or Kentucky. And this dude he gonna get his head tore off anywhere he go. Because what? Derek Lively went to Duke too? Think about that, y'all. But if I was him, I will express that. I don't care how you know he want to play for the Spurs and Wembley. You don't even know the damn man, Michael Garcia. I sit up here and talk to these people every day, and I'm not going to say that's what he wants. I'm just telling you what he did right there. You don't know if he want to play with Wemby or not. The hell he want to play with Wemby for? Wemby, as in the lottery. The hell you want to play with a Wemby for? Dallas was in the playoffs, but you want to play with Wemby? It's your opportunity to play in the NBA. You can't say that it's their, say what the outcome. I don't understand it. Say what is their outcome in the league. You know, and maybe I'm wrong. But he did not answer the man's question. Let me explain to y'all. Answer the question. Thank you. Answer the question. Let me go back to that thing one more time.
Former Duke star Cooper Flagg.
It's just a collective group of things, and
Made it known that
just trying to get all around better every single day.
the Dallas Mavericks made it known that they look for two-way players. Guys defend. That's what bring home championships, and that's why they traded Luka Doncic. You are a two-way player playing alongside Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. What you looking forward to?
That was the question. Perk mentioned names, context, and everything. He didn't say anything about the players. The two of the greatest players in the world. Who he think he is? Y'all don't like him right now. I might be wrong. I don't like that interview. Just like them folk be doing, just how them people be doing Shadir. I didn't like him. He was dismissing. I don't like this. That man said Gregory Hines Hatter. He's a Yo, did y'all see how that little boy tap danced around that? Even if he already got a deal worked out somewhere. Dude, say something pertaining to the questions that was asked. Boy, let me keep going. Let me keep going. What's the next one? I don't know. But if Nico trades this guy, he happened to be white. Them same old crazy ass fans in Dallas gonna be saying, "He traded Cooper. We love Cooper." Polu Nico. I'm so glad I didn't take that job with them up there. I was going to go with him when he first. No. I know they'd have been talking about me. They would have been blaming everything on me, especially people from Houston. Hey, Dallas won the lottery, man. And all of this stuff, trade Luka. Luka fizzling out in the playoffs. Ain't playing no defense. The same thing that Nico said. But boy, how about, and I owe them an apology, how about those New York Knicks? Y'all I thought the New York Knicks has played it best they could. Them dudes might have another gear. Jalen Brunson is better than I thought. Y'all got to realize Nico traded away Jalen Brunson. But Nico probably did Jalen Brunson a favor because Jalen Brunson could have never did that in Dallas because Luka gonna have the ball. We talking about the NBA draft lottery last night. We just talked about Cooper Flag, Chuck McGowan. We talked about Cooper Flag and his unenthusiasm about even being the number one pick. And Perk asked him a question. It just is haunting me right now. Good question, Perk. But them Knicks, then Jason Tatum. Oh my God, Lord. Y'all, I love that kid. I love him. He just a good kid, man. Carried off the floor last night, having an MRI. Most people think it's Achilles. Thank you. Chuck, Brunson is way better than I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the presses. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, that's better. Hold on. Krista Fordham is in the building all the way from Atlanta. She's in the building. But Jason Tatum was cooking. He wasn't cooking. He was cooking in the first half. He wasn't cooking dude. They was getting their head tore off right before he got hurt. They was getting their head tore off. Brunson is that dude, man. Y'all got to understand, man. I didn't think. I'm serious. I'm messed up right now. So the mock draft now, they said the Spurs gonna take Dylan Harper with the second pick. Because what? They don't have a point guard. Chris, okay. They don't have a point guard. Okay. That's a good one. Show need one. They need somebody who can pass the ball to Wemby other than Chris Paul. Because them other clowns ain't got a clue. Nico didn't trade Bronson. Bronson contract with Nico did. I mean, not trade Bronson. Excuse me. He didn't trade Bronson. He refused to pay Bronson. Okay. He refused to pay Bronson, and Bronson left. I stand to be corrected. That's the same damn thing. Crystal. Either you. Nico allowed Brunson to get away from the Dallas Mavericks. He didn't trade him. He allowed, it's the same thing. Brunson could have been the Dallas Maverick if Nico had wanted to pay him. He could have. And he could have paid him the year before cheaper. What about Fox? I think the Spurs should pick up Ace Bailey. Oh, I forgot about Fox. How good is Dylan Harper? That man keeps saying Ace the guy. I've happened to watch 15 of Ace games this year. I didn't find him the guy. I didn't find him the guy. I just didn't find him the guy. I didn't find VJ Edgecombe the guy. I'm just going down the list. Jeremiah Fears, he's a guy. Every time I see him, he jump off the page. Every time I see him, he affects winning. Every time I saw Dylan Harper, he get numbers. Every time I saw Ace Bailey, he trying to get numbers. They didn't affect winning because they got their ass towed off the bone. And they both have 2 players a lottery and couldn't win. See, I don't know what y'all be looking at. I just look at it, it's just different now. I just don't know what you be looking at. Let me keep going. Jeremiah Fields, every time I see him, he jump off the page to me. I had to sit and watch the whole damn game to see what Dylan Harper does for me. But everybody else surrounding me, Robert, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. But I said, look, I have to look at this stuff and see it myself. I got to see this stuff myself. 2 players in the lottery and couldn't even make the NIT. Thank you. Listen, I don't expect for y'all. I'm not forcing my opinions on y'all. I'm just telling you, I don't see it. Let me keep going down. They said in there, Trey Johnson. He jump off the page. He don't affect winning, but he does jump off the page. If I just need me a dude that's gonna go get me some buckets, I'm getting him. He ain't gonna help. I ain't saying nothing about him helping me win because he got a good man fired over there. To me, he got Rodney Terry ass ran out of town. That's just my opinion. Then big old Milo watch with his big throwing up self. Hold up. Let me see if I still got that video of Milo watch throwing up for Duke. Hold up. Let me see Duke. Got a Duke player. What? No. Oh, I probably didn't put it up. Let me see Milo watch. Let me see if I put his name on there. No, I didn't. He threw up on the floor. I don't know what his ass ate. Yes, you see the game thing. Weak draft picks. I'm telling you, these draft picks, they talking about this a deep draft. Then Con Knipple, G League. He ain't better than Reed Shepard. G League. Colin Murray Bowles, that boy from South Carolina. G League. He can hoop though. That's the guy dates the girl Chloe Kitts, I think. Chloe. The Rockets, they talking about he gonna get the point guard from they said the point guard from what's his name? Jack Onisius. They said the Rocket gonna get him. This just mock, y'all. Derek Queen. He jump off the page to me, but he seemed like when he get a little money, he gonna be eating some oxtails a lot. Igor Dinman, BYU. Jace Richardson. I didn't think he was that damn good. I don't care who his dad is. Carter Bryant, Arizona. I don't even remember him. On that team, Caleb Love was the dude who was killing on that team every time I saw him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's pretty good. Yeah, I like him. Bryant, yeah, he can play. G League. Man, I'm just going down here. They talking about some dude named Will Riley. Danny Wolf, jump off the page. Thoughts on Jamiel Neal Creighton? I don't know who you're talking about. You got to refresh me. I'm just going down the mock draft. Liam Neely, G League. Asa Newell, G League, but he gonna be a call-up. Yo, this draft. Walter Clayton, he jumped off the page to me. They got him at 26, 25. I'm just going down, y'all. This is what they saying. This don't mean it's gonna happen now. Yaxel Lindbergh, I didn't think he was that good, Coach. Memphis told him a new. What's my man? Played for Memphis. What's my man? Dane Danger told him a new one every time they played. Treated him like he was a girl, and put his whole a region in his face a couple times. But he going. They got him going first round. I ain't gonna even talk about the first round. I mean second round. But hey, I seen Yaxel get his head tore off a whole lot, but because they played Memphis twice. Do me a favor and go get them games and watch. He said that wasn't good draft class. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting on you to hit me back. Who was that? Chuck McGowan? You talking about on Jemiah Neal Creighton? Who is she? Did I miss something? I guess you want me to look it up. Jemiah. Do anybody else know who Jemiah Neal Creighton is? And what's my thoughts on it? I don't have no thoughts because I don't know who she is. Let me put in my phone. I mean, let me put her in my search engine here. Where's the woman there? Jemiah Neal. Oh, she at Creighton? Maya Neal? Is she at Creighton? Oh, she's at Creighton. Oh, it's a dude. Damn, it's a dude. Named Jemiah. Hold on, man. Hey, the dude named Jemiah. Creighton had a dude that was good, man. I got to see him though. But he didn't pop off the screen. Oh yeah. He can play. He can play. But I didn't care. I don't like Creighton. BYU, Creighton, them type of schools right there. Robert Hatter don't like them, and y'all can wonder why. Robert Hatter don't like them schools. I will say I don't like them schools. I'm just Kalkbrenner, yeah, Kalkbrenner. Ain't nobody saying about no Kalkbrenner. But I remember this dude. He cold. You're right. He cold. Is he at the camp? Let me look. Man, y'all be working me to death. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna let y'all work me to death today. Let me look up my man. He'll tell me. I got this one guy just tell me everything that's going on up there. And I got him on speed dial. That is the dude UConn players wanted to fight for dunk. Yes. I like him. His mama named him Jemiah. I call him Jemiah. Yeah, boy. He better not be switching or nothing around here. I'm talking about Jemiah. I'm looking at they showing they had the Asa Newell going through the drills. They're going through a lot of drills today. This is drill day at the NBA Combine. It's 80 guys there, vertical lead. Oh, there goes Janai Broom. I wonder how good Janai Broom gonna be. I kind of like him. ASAP Hatter. I kind of like Janai Broom. I don't know why. I just like him, man. He got an attitude. I like players with attitudes. That was up, y'all. Boy, they showing everybody shooting. I had to get through. Hey, Hatter, let me know when you're going to Vegas Summer. I would love to attend. Okay, I got you. Shit, it's gonna be boring this year. I guess Cooper Flag. I wonder what second-year guys gonna be playing. But hold up, y'all. Yeah, see, y'all got me on this NBA stuff. But you know what though? What else? Knicks fans should be ecstatic about this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, after last night, I might have to ask myself, is this the end of the Stephen Curry era of being able to win a championship? I don't want to see Bronny play. I already told y'all he can play a long time ago. Portland Trailblazers up for sale. Phil Knight and Nike, a Nike projected buyer. That was his partner. Yes, Memphis guard PJ Haggerty. They play tomorrow. They playing 5-on-5 tomorrow. That's what I was looking for, the 5-on-5 action. But y'all, man, my man messed around and got an injury. Talking about Stephen Curry, I'm sorry. And it kind of got to me. People calling me about the Greek Freak. Well, Lori, I got something for you, Lori. Lori, what are the two franchises with a longer active conference final drought? That mean they ain't been to the conference finals than the New York Knicks. 2000. New York Knicks ain't been since 2000. 25 years. There's two other franchises, Lori, that has the longest drought. That mean they ain't been to the conference finals. New York Knicks, 2000 is somebody better or worse than them. He said, I watched Ace Bailey a couple of times, wasn't impressed. Don't come play. Yeah, that's a head scratcher for Steph. What can they possibly do? Because Jimmy Butler got to be Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler playing like a broad right now, man. I'm gonna just keep it real. Jimmy Butler is playing terrible. And ain't nobody put it on the feed, and ain't nobody said nothing about it. Jimmy Butler is playing terrible. We need you to be, what is nickname? Playoff Jimmy. Let me tell you what he did last night. What was last night? Let me tell you what he did last night. Boy, that Lori, hey, can't nobody, no, Lori, get out of here, Lori. Lori, somebody sent me, whoever sent that to me and told me to ask y'all that question, it must be something you saw this morning, Lori. Lori, come on, man. You're gonna tell the truth, Lori. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell me where you got that information from. Because I'm going to call my dude back who sent me that, and tell him, man, don't give me nothing no more. That was too easy. When Curry finishes playing, I'm going to have a hard time getting excited to watch this. No, I'm not. I'm going to still watch the NBA. I love Steph now, but I watch the other games when his ass ain't playing. I love LeBron, but I watch the other games when he ain't playing. I like Luka, but I don't like the defense, but I love the other games. But y'all, Jimmy Butler, man. How in the hell Stephen Curry's on the bench and you shoot 9 shots? Y'all got to talk to me, man. And ain't now one of y'all said nothing about it. I guess because he's from Tomball. Can y'all imagine me and Eric Harrison on a team, and Eric is the lead scorer, and Eric best rider get hurt? Can y'all imagine what I'm doing? I'm putting that thing in the air. What's my boy? What's that boy name? Bubba Dub. I'm putting that thing in the air. I like Jackson Davis. Man, I ain't worried about no being hurt. Shoot the ball, man. Charlotte and Lori put them up there. Charlotte and the Wizards. Those were the two teams. Shooting the ball 9 times. Melvin Dew, Chuck McGowan, you the leading scorer all year. And you go down. Robert Hatter is putting that thing in the air. Sir, I ain't got time to be playing around. I told y'all what Coach said a long time ago. Robert shoot too much, Coach. Coach said, did he miss any? He said, yeah, a lot of time. He said, well, consider every one of his misses a pass to you and go get the damn rebound and shut the hell up. That means you'll have, however many he misses, you'll have that many rebounds. That's his job. Kuminga, when he scored, we lose. I told y'all. Man, I'm putting that thing in the air. Nine shots and hit 5 of them, y'all. That's what I'm pissed off about. He said, Robin ain't shy with that. But what? Putting it in the air. Where else I gotta go? Y'all know what though? You know, I was thinking about y'all. I was thinking about us. I think about, I know freight out, you know if you out, what I'm gonna do. I'm putting it in there. You know what? I was reading this book. And this book made me think about something. I know Jimmy gonna come on in a little bit, but it's some stuff I'm gonna be sharing with y'all over the next few weeks, and I want my kids in the class to understand that it was a message that allowed me to see myself in the largest possible way. Trey Phillips is more than just coach girls basketball. Marcus Carroll is more than a guy that teaches kids basketball. Kevin Freitman is more than a teacher, instructor. Travis Lynch, I don't know what you do, Travis, but you're more than that. That is Moody. You already proved that you more than. But I was thinking about it. I noticed when people, you know, I was in New York, I'm in LA. Y'all, if anybody know me, if anybody been around me, I hate for people to introduce me as what I do or what I've done. Just said this, Robert Hatter. You're more than an AAU coach, sir. I can't stand it. That's one of my pet peeves. If Marcus Carroll go anywhere with me, I'm going to introduce him. This Marcus Carroll, he's with me. This is my friend. That's going to be enough because of the way I carry. I don't have to live off of saying, this Marcus Carroll. I would introduce anybody. This is so-and-so, so-and-so. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're the NBA, the ZBA, the NFL. Hey, man, this is my man. He with me. He with me. But I notice when people introduce themselves, you know, I've been a writer for Esquire for 20 years. I've been writing a book with Larry King for CNN, a broadcaster. I was the New York Times bestseller. But this book I read, Todd, made me realize I wasn't just being in a specific zone. Even when I fill out, I ain't gonna lie, I feel uncomfortable filling out my one sheet or my bio, cause it just lists a whole lot of stuff I done. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't know why I be like, making myself. Who am I though? It's a part of this long road, y'all, that I wouldn't even conscious of. It's just people just associate who you are and what you do. And it's it's a big, a long road that I wasn't even conscious of, like I said, because of the time that things start blowing up in front of you. Things just change. I remember walking through the streets in New York and walking through and seeing all the magazine stands. Do you remember magazine stands? They're not there anymore. I just left New York. They're replaced with people on the damn street selling fake. Well, I don't know if it's fake or not because they're getting it from the same place. Stuff. They're not there anymore. And if they're there, they're selling Playboy magazine from 2000. From 1927, 72. I'm sorry, 27. The world has changed. To my young people in the school, Legacy School of Sports and Science, in the sports marketing class. The world has changed. You need to reinvent yourself. You have to understand this thing called the infinite game. And if you don't understand it, it's going to be hard to pivot. It's an age-old problem. And I understand how it happens. Because we confuse our identities, young people, our value or our worth with our accomplishments and our jobs. And our job titles. And you can see it when people write their bios. For example, I'm the CEO. I'm an Oscar-winning. I'm this and I'm that and I'm this. I got my bio. It's somewhere in here. They tell you a title they hold or something that they did 15 years ago, and it becomes their identity. Whew, that's powerful. People give you their resume. Politicians really do it. They give you their resumes. They don't tell you what they believe. They tell you what they've accomplished. I told a partner of mine, man, don't introduce me as this so-and-so, this so-and-so, hey, he represents. Don't introduce me that. If I can't, if he can't, it pisses me off. It happened so much in New York, man. I left. Don't introduce me like that. I'm Robert Hatter. Ask me what I believe. But whether it's by one's own doing, our technology, our culture, our politics, our tastes, or whatever it's the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing around us. If your self-worth or your value or your identity is wrapped up in the things that you do, and that thing goes away, what do you have? Do you have no value? Of course not. Is anybody getting this? He fell off. No, he just pivoted and did something else. I know this powerful because y'all done got quiet. Wow. Like you're a lawyer and you stop practicing law. Who are you? To understand that alone, the infinite game, it's a finite game. A game like football and basketball, it's going to end, it's going to have a certain end point, and the infinite game that plays perpetually. You can come in at any time, at any stage. I'm going to talk about that one day. There were places that where you would be, you would stop to look at the view. There are places where you have struggles because it's steep. And then there's places that are easy. There are places that you have to, you have to meet up with your friends. But it's all a journey. And I will never base my journey on one stop. Y'all, I've done a whole lot of stuff. I got a lot of stops. Don't put me in no box. And I can see it manifesting in my life. When people list me, when I go places, right? You know what I tell them to list me as? Robert Hatter, the optimist. Remember, my partner said, man, you too positive. You don't never talk about, but you always got something positive to say something about. I'm an optimist, not a pessimist. But Chuck, when I go places to speak. I say, I'm an optimist. And then you can list the stuff that I've done. But I'm an optimist. That's what I am. You know what? Hold on. In case people don't know what that is, let me read what it said. Let me read what Webster said. A person who tends to be hopeful and confident about the future or the success of something. Robert Hatter. A person who believes that this world is best of all worlds, or the good must be ultimately prevail over evil. That's me. To be an optimist, a person who is inclined to be hopeful and to expect a good outcome. That's me. Haggerty. I never forget when I walked in there and he said, why should you listen? No, don't talk. I'm an optimist. And y'all, that's just not for public consumption. That's for me. That's for me. I'm an optimist. That's why I'm going to say something good about you. That's why I'm going to say something good about a player. That's why I want the player to get better. That's why I want people to develop these kids before they put them on the test. Because I'm an optimist. But pessimistic people are crazy thinking people don't understand. I'm just doing it. And the things I'm saying is for the better. No matter what I do, until the day I die. That's the part of my identity. So so when the world around us change, Rob, you've represent athletes for years, and now you can stand. Listen, I've been representing athletes for years, and I can't stand the feeling of going inside of a stadium now. And I used to go in them all the time. I've been in a stadium in Philadelphia, sitting in the stands, and Nick Anderson's girlfriend arguing with them crazy ass Philadelphia fans. And they was about to do something to her, and then I had to come to her. So I was about to be in a fight and go to jail, and all I'm here is doing is supporting my client because I want to help protect somebody's girlfriend. And then to think, you think who I am, and if I'm not doing that, you know, like people thinking, who am I? If I'm not doing this, if I don't have a summer basketball team, who am I? If I'm not a coach of a summer, if I'm not affiliated with the Houston, who am I? Then you start saying, I used to. Yo, I've been at the draft for Chicago for years. And them people up there now, I don't miss it. Some people remember who some of my clients were. My sister don't even know who most of them are. She know Penny because he's from Memphis. Why would she? When I go talk to her, I'm her brother. All that other stuff don't matter. Have y'all ever walked down Hollywood Boulevard where all the stars are? Anybody? LA. Hold on. I was thinking about that, man. One day I had to stop the dude. Man, this Robert Haddon. No! How you doing, man? I'm Robert Haddon, man. I live in Houston right now. What's going on? Let's talk. I'm telling everybody, just talk. That's why I tell you all that old goopy stuff. No. Coach George? Coach, when I'm on the road and hanging out with them kids at TSU, I don't tell them all the stuff that I've done. I'm just a guy here trying to get information so I can call the game. Yes. Marquesa, you have walked it. Absolutely. You've seen it. But check this out. Walking down there, you're looking at the stars in the street. And most of these famous people in the world of entertainment in their time. So I'm seeing people who were the Ryan Reynolds of the 1950s and Marquesa. I didn't know who they were. But they got a star. This man said, would you trade a pick for Giannis? A pick for Flag is okay, but I think he's a little overhyped. I really don't even understand what you're talking about. Give me, you said would, and I'm gonna get back to this, y'all, because this is important. This man want to ask me, would I trade a pick for Giannis? Trade a pick for Giannis, I pick Flag. Trade the pick to get Giannis. I'll trade, yes. If I can trade a pick to get Giannis over Flag, I'll trade that pick tomorrow. Straight up pick tomorrow. today, right now. I hope that answers your question. But back to this. Those people were good back in their times. But I don't even know who they were. Most of the names I was walking over, I did not know who they were. And it occurred to me that I could be walking over Ryan Reynolds in 20 to 30 years. If you don't know Ryan Reynolds, there's this little old boy, this little actor, it just blowing the world, taking the world by storm. Buying up everything, investing in everything. But in 20 or 30 years, no one will know who he is either. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I do stuff like this. I got to leave something behind. That's why I got to finish these books. I got to leave something behind. Because things are changing. And because of this artificial intelligence, the world is a completely different space and a place. People are putting out their messages on the internet and marketing themselves at the same time. Keep trying to explain to y'all. Y'all watching these news things. Fox News, CNN, those quote unquote news organizations. They are technically news organizations. But the integration of the business side and the editorial side is fully integrated now. That's why I be trying to tell you mainstream news ain't mainstream. When y'all get it off mainstream media, ain't the same no more. I know it's not the same. You can't trust it like you used to trust Walter Cronkite. And you can't trust it. You know why? Because their business model now is advertising. And y'all want to know, did anybody know when did this whole system changed? Where Fob at? Fob, when did it change? Man, I'm thinking about Stephon Curry right now. I'm sorry, y'all. When did it change? See, my young people in Legacy School of Sports Society in the sports class, yeah, when did it change? I'm going to tell you, Nightline with Ted Koppel. Back in the day, when radio and television started to be a thing, the government owned the airwaves. And the private sector said, we want to use the airwaves too. We want to entertain people and make money. So the government said, okay, it's fine. We're going to make you a deal. You can use the public airways at no cost. No, COVID, no. Nightline, Ted Koppel, that's when it changed. You don't have to pay the government a fee. But the deal is, if you use public airways to make money, you have to offer the public a service in return. And that was the news. That was the news. They made money off of entertainment, the Lucille Ball show and all of them shows. And they never made money on the news. It wasn't a thing. And that's why you could have people like Walter Cronkite. Everybody trusted him. He wasn't paid to say something. He was doing a public service because there was no business model. Summer basketball was great until it became a business model. Wait! Oh, Robert, that was good. It was a public service that was offered as a part of the deal. And it all changed in 1979. During the Iran hostage crisis. And Ted Koppel was covering it for the first time ever. And the ratings and the news skyrocketed. Became some of the most popular television that there was. So on the business side, they was like, it didn't happen overnight. But you started to see a slow disintegration of the separation of church and state, where things like the fairness doctrine, we used to have something that the FCC ran called the fairness doctrine, which is it did things like if you show 5 minutes of a Republican candidate, you had to show 5 minutes of a Democratic candidate, right? You had to keep it equal. It was fair back then. And I can't remember which administration it was, but I think it might have been Reagan, where in the name of corporate profitability, they started to break down. In other words, you start to see the break of business and news, right? And now you get to the point where they rate the news like they rate any other TV program. And they sell advertising on the news like any other program. Y'all remember how news started now. And so, in case y'all gonna be the smartest people in the nail shop. So the incentive is to get people to watch no matter what you say. So it's no longer a public service. It's now part of the business model. And this is part of the problem, which is people are controlled about the fake news or the traditional news media. It's not. It's the problem. It's the journalists. The problem is the business model. And I was just thinking about that. Y'all got to understand. Summer basketball, it's a business. It used to be a public service. Let's get the guys, let's get the kids, let's play, and get them. Don't be mad at these people when this stuff happens. Somebody called me this morning. They was on the West Coast. They was talking to coaches. And they was asking certain coaches, man, why don't y'all come and recruit in Houston no more? And the coaches said, we just don't like them guys down there. But I said, look, player, Houston is a good place. And a lot of these people who run in their mouth, they ain't from Houston. A lot of these people causing a lot of this division, a lot of them people ain't optimists like me in this basketball. A lot of people, I've heard them just kill the kids. They talking to me. And if they talking to me like this, I can imagine what they doing these coaches. See, we got a lot of transplant people here, and you got to understand, people, y'all got to realize some of these guys don't be coming from a sense of hate. They only remember the best versions of themselves or the stuff that they were around. They don't mean nothing against your son as much. Now, some of these dudes just be hating. See, I always, like a man was telling me, he said, man, when did you, what makes you think about a pro? I said, let me tell you something. I didn't see him first. I saw him after everybody started talking about it. But when I saw Fox, I knew something was different. Y'all, when you hit 50 in high school, I got to take a look at you. Not 40. You can hit 49. But when you hit 50, a half a century, and y'all, we got to quit judging these kids by one bad game. That's why I always tell y'all, I go look at things more than once, more than twice. I go look at things. I'm not finna say you know, like somebody sent me something the other day and want me to comment on it. I said, let me see, who is he playing against? See, Chuck McGowan, I know some people they might have 30 on somebody else, but he ain't hitting no 30 on me. You know, because there's some kids think like that. And so what I was just like, and some of these guys, they can't help it. I promise y'all. I'm telling you, I was on the phone talking to a summer basketball coach, a person got a presence in summer basketball. Yeah. He called me asking me about a player. And I said, okay. I said, I think he always got his mind. Who he ain't? If he go there, hey, they ain't doing this. He shouldn't go over there. He ain't did it. He ain't did it. Who is he? What they done? What they who should did? What he did? I said, man, I said, Doc, I said, do me a favor. If you ever get a chance to talk to this kid, don't talk like this. But I ain't said nothing next. I said, you just sit here and talked about the coach of the Houston Hoops and the Houston Youth Pro. You just talked about him to me and you just forgot on the same phone call. So I'm just thinking something wrong with him. So we just got people who just don't like your son's style of play, and it's okay. They ain't like mine. But when you're out here and you're supposed to be representing the city in some capacity, you have to do your best to put the city ahead of your personals. Because these coaches are smart, man. They ain't liking this stuff. I'm just telling you. And you don't even have to take it. I mean, I don't know who this for. Then I was thinking about the draft lottery last night, and somebody just asked me a question. Who was that? He said, would you trade? He said, Flag is overhyped. No. Everybody he played against, he bust their ass. Unless you're going to set every player in college basketball is overhyped. Unless you're going to tell me that. Let me see. I'm trying to find what ACC. Let me look up the ACC. Duke was 19-1 in the ACC. 35-4. Watch this. 35-4. 17-0 at home. Right? click on the blue and look at their schedule, their stats. Cooper Flag averaged 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. What's that? Almost 2 steals, almost 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. You follow me? So when you're calling him, what you call him? You look overhyped. He done bust. I'm trying to look at hope I can find his schedule. What is schedule at? Let's just go. They lost to Houston. Hold up. Oh, I got something for you. Let me see. They played Kentucky, right? Let's see what he did against Kentucky. He had 26 points. Where my glasses at? 26 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists against Kentucky. Okay? Overhyped. Let's go Arizona. Beat their ass. He had, what did he have? 24 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Hold on. Overrated. Maybe. Overhyped. Played Auburn. Janai Broom. Oh, let's see. 22 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Wait a minute. They beat Auburn. Hold on. They played Louisville. Hold on. They played Louisville. Come on. See, all of this, he's an asset right now. I wouldn't trade him. I wouldn't trade him for Giannis. But he's an asset that can be used in a variety of ways. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand a little bit more and quit being so emotional. Watch this. No, these ain't. No, I'm telling you what he played, what he did this year. He's a freshman, man. Every game I'm telling you, this is during his freshman year. It's these stats from his career. He had no career. He had 1 year, man. Travis, he played 1 year. Travis, 18 years old. He ain't gonna be 19 in December. Travis, he played against Louisville. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Somebody said overhyped. Hold up. Georgia Tech. Oh, he beat the brakes off them. Virginia beat the brakes off them. I don't even want to call them. He beat them. Beat Notre Dame, beat Miami, beat Boston. Yeah, they beat the brakes off all of them. Let's see. Syracuse beat the brakes off them. Clemson beat the brakes. Illinois ran through Illinois. 100 to 67. Hold up. Cooper Flag had. He had a 16.7 rebound, 5 assists. Beat the team by 1,000, so he didn't play that much. Everybody have to learn how to be a pro. Chuck, every number 1 pick. Who was the number 1 pick last year? His ass terrible. What's his name? Recherche. And Alex Sarr. Them 2 Frenchmen, both of them, y'all ain't heard from them. Everybody got a process to being a pro. Can't evaluate talent, but he's an asset that can be used in a variety of ways. Because don't nobody know how good he is. So if they offer me something thinking he gonna be that good, I'm gonna take it. See, I don't believe in gutting out my team like Phoenix did. That ain't working. With this new second apron, that's not working. Can't gut your team out. Yeah, he scrimmaged against the pros. That's a scrimmage. That don't mean you won't. But no, this dude, man, let's see what else he did. Beat the hell out of, ooh, they beat the brakes off Baylor. Don't Baylor have guys that's good? Baylor got BJ Edgecombe. I'm just looking. Whoop North Carolina. I'm just seeing where. Now Houston got in that ass. Beat Alabama. Man, hey man. That's why he the consensus. He said, man, I forgot all those foreign picks. Yes. Being the number one pick, it don't guarantee you anything. It's just, you know, you got let me tell you something. Team going to invest in a lot. And let me tell y'all something that a lot of people don't even talk about. It matters. The coaching you get. Your first coach is important. See, in the NBA, all of these teams, they said privately, but some of these teams is losing, and like the Wizards and what. Either you're selling winning, and if you can't sell winning, you got to be able to sell hope. Charlotte selling hope that Melo and the young fella from Alabama, I know his name. I like him. Oh, one who almost got into trouble at Alabama. I know his name. It's going to pop up on. I think Cooper would be an all-star in his second year. No. I ain't going to say that. I ain't going that far. Sterling Creeks, you see something I can't creep. You see something I can't creep. Hey, you see something? I don't see that one though. That was a good one. I'm gonna write you down for that one. That's a good one. Brandon Miller. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Eric. Brandon Miller. Something, because I like the coach, but something is going on down there. It's just something, it just ain't right about that team. I'm talking about Charlotte Hornets and the Wizards. They always lose. They always lose. Thank you, Thad. And y'all know what? No, I ain't ready to give y'all that one. Well, something I wanted to give y'all. I hope he's an all-star. If he go to Dallas, he ain't gonna be no all-star in the second year. His ass gonna have a hard time getting off the bench at Dallas. Man, you think them dudes just gonna? They didn't let Luka do it. Luka came in and took his way. Now, if he come and take his way, he that good. But it was something. Somebody told me to tell y'all too, because it's live period this weekend. They said a lot of kids and coaches ask, people ask what coaches are looking for in the live period. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody who know how to pass the ball. Not nobody who just, I'm talking about pass the ball in different angles, different height, different way off the pick and roll. They looking for people that know how to pass. Because most of these teams already got a dude that can shoot it. Does the NBA PR, any of its organizations provide any psychological mental? Oh, yes, every team. These people got money, man. They can hire when the hell they want to. NBA shouldn't be providing anything for these rich ass dudes. You know how much money these dudes make? Get your own psychological mental counselor. Yo, these professionals, dude. But they do have them. But man, no. Man, they got them. But man, if you need some help, you got money. You can get help. Who is the pick from Duke a year ago? Oh, that's Paulo Banchero. Bad man. He one of them. Paulo is one of them. But he can learn so much from guys like Kyrie. Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that boy I don't know why he was frowned up, but he don't understand. Thank you, Marcus Carroll. He could learn so much from them guys. So I was thinking about this. Somebody sent me this talking about the sports parent that sits alone, because I used to like to sit by myself. There's a reason for it. They said no drama, no negativity, no ignorance, no complaining, no bad mouthing. Coaches or ref, they just want to enjoy watching their child play. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. You shouldn't be in MI3 fighting like this on the weekend. Man, I'd have put all their asses out of my gyms, and y'all never come in my gym no more. Come on, man. We're going to see some more of this tonight.
2023 NBA champs. Gilgeous Alexander playing with his food out front. Can't shake Westbrook, tied up. Man, Westbrook was in his chest like bronchitis.
He was in his chest like bronchitis. He said, was John Lucas Sr. John Lucas was like that. What you mean, Travis? Add Jason Kidd to that list as well. Yes, absolutely. What you mean John Lucas Sr. was like that? What you mean? Tell us what you mean, huh? You got me with that one. Let me keep going. I got some more stuff I wanted to give y'all before we get out of here. Y'all saw this at this. I'm gonna tell you another. This is another reason I don't like to go to games.
Security! Help! Help! Get them out! Get this man out! Get this man out now! Get this man out right now!
Oh, okay. Watching his son play and sitting by himself. Damn, boy, you went way back. Oh yeah, y'all, it's stuff going on out here. Hold up, y'all. Let me keep going. What's this about? Oh, I got some. Just keep me. Somebody said this was, hold up. This was somebody said John Morant need to tell Memphis.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on!
I had to. I meant to play that for y'all last week, but I did want to show y'all something that your boy oh, this blew me away last night, y'all. Oh my goodness. It's two things before I get out of here. Shador had mini camp this week, and a lot of reporters were lying talking about he didn't do this and didn't do this, right? Watch this.
It's a stupid question because, you know, it's limited. But did one of the two look better to you in what they were asked to do than the other?
In just throwing the ball, it's not close. Shedeur Sanders.
It's not close
not
either.
Close. No.
Wow, that's okay. Now that's news.
That's news. But let me couch that by saying this is rookie minicamp.
Sure.
No pads, no full speed competition. But nobody coming to knock your head off.
It's telling. They're side by side, and they're not asked to do much, but they're both asked to do the same thing. And that one of them looked discernibly better than the other. I think that I didn't know that we would get that out of this minicamp.
We're standing here, Jay. They're on the field. They break the huddle from team stretch and team jog, and they go both pick up the ball and throw it. It's no question.
Wow, I think that's telling. A stupid question because.
And then something, you know, graduation. Every time graduation happens, time of year, Mother's Day and stuff like that. I remember. I'll never forget this. Playing on a team, EYBL team. We go to Dallas. My son's grandmother, his mama. Everybody goes up to see him play. I'll never forget. My son came up to me after they played and said, "Dad, someone has stolen my Beats and my iPhone." Mother's Day weekend. Never forget it. And somebody on his team, and we didn't know who it was, but we had an idea later. You know what? I said, "Don't worry about it. It's Mother's Day today, right?" I said, "Before you get out of school tomorrow, you'll have everything that somebody took from you." And I just think about summer basketball and the things that I've been through. I keep telling y'all parents, I've been in that same position. We're up in Dallas. You know how you sit your parents, your son got something valuable in his backpack, you hold it to the game because you know they just throwing behind the benches. You hold it. I never forget it. Felt bad for him. I don't know what made me think about that, but I was just thinking about it because I think I was here summer basketball, and I was about to show y'all something. Somebody just put it. They said they went to Dallas and the kids were fighting in the bleachers. But I saw this during graduation. Yeah, I was talking about graduation. And I love this. Watch this. Y'all got to watch this closely.
Summa cum laude, honors in sociology, honors in mass communication, honors in political science, Xavier Exponential.
Did y'all see that? I'm going to repeat it again. Summa cum laude. Hold on. In case you didn't hear it. Summa cum laude.
Summa cum laude, honors in sociology.
Honors in sociology.
Honors in mass communication.
Honors in mass communication.
Honors in political science.
Honors in political science.
Xavier Exponential. Summa cum laude, honors in sociology, honors in mass communication, honors in political science, Xavier Exponential.
Mother's Day weekend. Can you imagine? Xavier University in New Orleans, young man. It said New Orleans, Louisiana. Let me make sure I see that again.
Summa cum laude, honors in sociology, honors in mass communication, honors in political science, Xavier Exponential.
It's amazing what we can do, man. You know, we always showing women all the time. Our young black men, they are excelling too. They not they not the guys we see on TV and on all of that. And you know, and you know, the people that saying they doing this and they doing this. That kid said, keep coming, keep coming. That is Moody's daughter gonna be graduating from Spelman on Saturday. That man, this is what this stuff, man. This is what this stuff is all about. This is what this show is all about. Sonya, where you been? Girl, where you been? Man, I be sick when I don't have Sonya and I don't have Mindy. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all can't be my rock and just leave me. And the brother behind him was celebrating him also. The professor was celebrating. Absolutely. That little boy went in. Hold up. He maximized his moments. He maximized his moments. He didn't go to school to play around. He went down. It's some people out in their stands didn't have all of that. The man got honors. Magna cum laude. Honors, 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 honors. Proud to see that, especially from Louisiana. Because they don't, a lot of them people down there don't understand voting. They don't understand, it's a lot of stuff, young men like that. We need some more like him. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here. But this was a great, great day. We got a chance. If I didn't get anything across today, but I want us to understand, really want us to understand how when you're introducing people, that is Moody. If you ever introduce me, if I ever introduce Sonya, if somebody was asking me to introduce Sonya to somebody, I said, this is Sonya Billingsley, great, great lady, great wife, great daughter, great sister. You notice I ain't said nothing about what she did. Let's start introducing our people and not making what they do who they are. Because what happens if they not doing it no more? Don't have your whole identity locked into your job. Because when they fire your little black ass, what you gonna do? That is Moody. Make sure you let your daughter understand that. And don't let her character, don't let her talent take her nowhere that her character can't keep her. Yeah, we got some talented people out here, son. You follow me? But the world has changed. We might need to reinvent ourselves. Just because you used to do something, it's new stuff. But I'm out of here. I see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.